Oh, good morning. What's new? Welcome to another Motivational Monday, where every Monday I try to say something nice. Today we're going to talk about standing up for yourself, which is a little bit different than showing up for yourself. Showing up for yourself, as we discussed, is about opening yourself up to new opportunities, taking the time for self-care, saying no when you need to. Standing up for yourself is about creating those boundaries. Nobody has the right to abuse you. Not your friends, not your family, not your mother, not your romantic partner, not your boss. Nobody has any right to abuse you. Mentally, physically, verbally, spiritually. Nobody has the right to abuse you. Standing up for yourself is more than just fighting back when someone abuses you. Is what I think you need to consider before you react is you need to ask yourself the question, am I willing to be serious? Am I willing to listen? And am I willing to make sure that my point is heard? You need to know, am I willing to be serious? Am I willing to walk away? Am I willing to say no? And am I willing to create limitations and upholding them? Asking ourselves, am I willing to be serious about this? Encases all of those questions. Can I say no? Will I set limitations and honor them? Nobody has the right to abuse you. If you're going to stand up for yourself, are you willing to be serious about it? Your self-worth is all that matters. You need to protect yourself, your soul, your heart, your brain. Your mind and your soul are what keep you alive, and nobody has the right to take any of that from you. When you embrace that no one is allowed to abuse you, when you are willing to be serious, and when you acknowledge your self-worth, standing up for yourself is easy. No one has the right to be disrespectful to you. No one has the right to constantly burst your happiness bubble. Nobody has those powers over you. You have all of the power within yourself to keep yourself happy, to keep yourself encouraged, to keep yourself creative. You are in charge of all those things. Those are your self-worth. And you need to practice them. It takes time. Knowing your self-worth, standing up for yourself, doesn't mean that you have to be the most confident or the most egotistical person in the world. You can still struggle with your mental health issues like I do and still stand up for yourself. I remind myself, I trust myself to communicate. I trust myself to communicate clearly and entirely. I have the right to express my feelings, and I have the right to express what bothers me. And you have those rights. And I have to tell myself that. When I feel that somebody is abusing me, a lot of times I will step out of the situation. I will tell them, this makes me uncomfortable, or this hurts my feelings and I need a moment to gather my thoughts. And I will tell them, I need to walk away because I need to stand up for myself. You do not have the right to abuse me. I have the right to express what is bothering me. I have the right and the expectation to express my communication. I have the right to express what's bothering me, and I have the right to communicate effectively. When it comes time for me to stand up for myself, I do not insult that person. I try to express, this is how you made me feel, and this is why I do not appreciate what you said. When you said this, it did not create this, it created that. When you told me that you didn't like my makeup, it did not push me to do better, it created anger toward you. It made me feel that you don't appreciate my art. Remember that when you communicate effectively, it creates your relationship into a stronger bond. It strengthens the bond between you and whomever hurt you. When you communicate effectively. And remember, they do not have to apologize for you to forgive them. When you express how you feel and you stand up for yourself and you create that limitation and those boundaries and say this is where you get to come to and no further, and you honor them, that can make your relationship stronger. There are times when standing up for yourself means that you need to get rid of that person. I don't mean kill them. Don't do that. Please don't do that. That is not what I am saying. But you need to cut them out of your life. There are some people that are just put into this world who may bring joy and love to other people but are meant to be toxic for you so that you can learn how to grow from that. Those people need to be cut out. You don't need negativity in your life. No one has the right to abuse you. You are the only one in charge of protecting yourself. Only you are going to get yourself through the end of this game we called life. I have the right to express my feelings, and I have the right to communicate. I am setting boundaries. You do not get to go past them. There are certain people in my life that I open up to about everything. There is nothing off limits that I won't talk to them about. And then there are people in my life that I don't share anything with. You'll learn to trust your gut when you learn how to stand up for yourself. You learn that there are certain people that don't have your best intentions at heart, and there are people that you meet that you don't have their best intentions. And that's okay. But don't become a negative force on their life. Be kind. Show love, show respect. And don't allow the toxic people into your life. Cut them out if you need to. I know that sounds so easy. It is. You don't need them in your life. If they're toxic, goodbye. I have set boundaries, I have limitations, and I am honoring them. I have the right to express what bothers me. So do you. How do you stand up for yourself? I want to hear. Let's discuss. Comment down below. Be kind to one another.
Life is just always mysterious and surprising. You never know what's